Hi, do you want to make some cool lights? So this video is we're going to use red, green, blue LED uh, to make a different kind of light pattern you desire. So this is a typical LED. They have 4 terminals and they have red, green, and blue. And this longer terminal, it's the ground. And the way we're going to connecting it is we're going to connect a red and green blue to different digital pin, 1911 respectively. And then we're going to connect it to each one of them to 220 ohms. And this is how we're going to do. Okay. So the first experiment is what we're trying to do is make a blink red. So now let's go over there to our ThinkerCAD. So what we have here, let's see, this is our RGB LED, and this is a green terminal connecting to this 220.22 kilo ohms, and then that's going to be connected to 9. Okay, so green terminal is to 9. And then for us, this one blue one is connecting to 10. And this one is going to be the cathode that's connecting to the ground. And the last one here is going to be red. Red is connecting to 11. All right, that's our circuits. Take a look at our code. So INT, we're going to define 3 variables, RGB, red, green, and blue. This is their corresponding digit pin, and we will pin mode this RGB as output because this is 1911. It's going to be our output. The reason we define it is just so we're clear which color corresponding to which digital output. And here, let's look at this particular coding. Inside the loop, which is going to run continuously, we have this analog write. Okay, so this is the first time we're using this concept. We're using write, analog write, because it's going to be 225. It's going to be perfect, shining red, okay? And if it's a 0, it's going to be very low dim of the red. So it's analog. It's no longer a digit. It's not going to be 0 or 1. Okay. Then here, B, we're going to put it on also strong blue, as blue you can get. So think about when you have a red and a blue together, we make purple, right? So this is our purpose for this particular coding is we are going to make these 2 colors, red and blue, together to make a purple delay. So we're going to blink it. So on high purple for 200 milliseconds, and then on no purple because they're both 0 analog, okay, for 200. Let's see if we get a purple blinking. Pretty nice. That's pretty color, right? So that's going to be our purple. All right, now let's look at another coding. So here, we're going to keep the same wire diagram, but now our purpose right now is just only make one color to go. So I'm over here to get what I already prepared ahead. So we have the same definition for RGB based on this diagram, and all 3 of them are output. What we do have now is going to be interesting. Let's see, we have a for loop here, analog red. So when I equal to 0, red is fully on, it's completely red, 200. And then we have a little tiny bit of G. G is going to be 0. Then when I become 1, so red is decreasing the color and the G is gaining the color, right, while I increasing. So what's this going to be doing is it's fading red, changing the red to green. That's what we're doing in this for loop. Now let's look at the second for loop. This will be exactly the opposite because red right now it's 0. There's no red at all, and the green is fully on because it's going to be 255. So you're going to go changing while red is increasing from 0, 1, 2 until 255. So here you are changing fading green and gaining red. So what's this going to do is changing the color from red to green and green to red. Let's see if we have that. All right, so we have a mistake here, and I already see this is a for loop. We're going to have another closing bracket for this void setup. Oh, for this void loop. Now let's see if that fixes it. It did. You see the red start to change to green, and then going back to red and going back to the green. That's pretty cool, right? Red changing, yep, that's very neat. So you can do the same thing for other ones as well. You can say I'm going to change him from blue to green. You can do that, and then from green back to blue, you just need to change correspondingly. Now let's look at another one. The other one is actually the simplest. Now let's look at what this does. We still have our, oh, forgot definition. Let's put that back down. We still have our RGB with corresponding P mode and their output. And now we're going to analog red from 0 to 255. So basically we're gaining red. That's our goal. Let's see. Very good. Right? It's going from weaker red to bright red. So that's our goal. Okay, so you can see through these 3 applications, you can make different colors. We did a red and blue, make a purple, and you can make other colors as well. You can mix a different color, make orange, for example. Then you tried using the for loop, increasing couple of for loops. You can do a color changing from one to the other gradually, or you can just do one color changing by itself. Those are the 3 applications. I'm pretty sure there are many ones, so you can make a very pretty light show if you desire. All right, that's all for this one. See you next time. Bye.